Welcome back to some more battles. We are in the open Great League, and let's see if we can get some wins with Shadow Annihilape with the Feraligatr in the back with the Kommo-o. So we are gonna get our opponent to switch out into the Corviknight. This Corviknight throws the Air Cutter, and the Air Cutter is gonna be shielded. Looks like our opponent does tank the next Rage Fist, so we have to think about either shielding this or letting this go. We decided to just let it go, and we're gonna fire off another Rage Fist here. And they decided to let it go, and they decided to come back in here with the Shadow Scizor, and they had the energy advantage. The question now is, do we think that this is going to be a Trailblaze? Indeed, it is the Trailblaze, so a little bit unfortunate right there. Our opponent is going to get to a move. We have to shield this no matter what. Our best chance here is to try to go for this upper hand, and maybe we get a shield, but nope, they decided to just let it go because they know that 2 shield backline is going to be good enough for them. You can see right here, our opponent easily is going to be able to survive these, and they realize that they didn't even need to use a shield. So GG's to our opponents, unable to win that game with our backline. The Kommo-o just didn't quite close the game for us. All right, here against the Skeledirge, it's going to be interesting as we have a couple answers for it. This Feraligatr here is going to grab a shield, and we need to protect this Feraligatr, seems like. Oh, looks like they swap out into the Jirachi. This Jirachi isn't necessarily the best answer to the Feraligatr, as we're still doing super effective fast moves and neutral charge moves. That Aura Sphere is not enough to take us out, so we don't allow the farm. We just switch out immediately into our Annihilape. Annihilape is 2 counters away from getting to the move, and we reach the Rage Fist. They decided to let it go, and that right there is going to be the end of their team, as that Annihilape boosted is going to be able to beat their backline. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game against the double steel backline. Next, we're going to have Shadow Annihilape into Shadow Ninetales, running Powder Snow fast move. So we are going to survive these fast moves much easier. And we make sure we throw on good timing here. This Rage Fist will get the shield. It potentially could have been close combat. So it's a decent shield by our opponent. And we're just going to sack the Annihilape and hope that we can win this game with our backline. Feraligatr here is going to take out the Ninetales, and they have a Celebi in the bag. The Celebi here is dealing okay fast move pressure. We are doing super effective fast move pressure, but you can see right here, they are going to grab our last shield, and we shield so that we can get to this Hydro. It's not going to be effective, but we chip away at it, so maybe we can win with our backline. And okay, looks like Dusclops here is going to be a little bit tough because we only really have one good move to throw at this thing. The Clanking Skills goes through huge damage, but it debuffs. And unfortunately, our only play there was to try to farm down. So GG's to our opponent, unable to win that end game with our Kommo-o. The Kommo-o is kind of obviously a very spice pick. This team very weak to flyers and fairies, so we're gonna need to make a little bit of an adjustment here, as we had basically an unbalanced team, ABA style. We just couldn't quite get it balanced. So we're going to go for a little bit better synergy with Furret in the back. And now we have a really spammy team with some good bulk. Our opponent is going to reveal Azu. We swap and try to catch something here, and ends up being the Ice Beam. So that's a great catch. They reveal their own Furret. This Furret should be able to win this matchup, as the Hydro is like 40%, and we're not really doing any fast move pressure. Here goes the Trailblaze, and down goes our Feraligatr, but we get some extra farm with our Annihilape. This Rage Fist is not enough to take us out, unfortunately, but we get the boost. Surely we got a boosted Annihilape to win us the game here. This Rage Fist will definitely get shielded as they don't really have any fast move pressure, and we're gonna have to shield there. We're looking for the farm down, no farm down, so we're just gonna catch this move here. We know this is Rage Fist as they were trying to get the Annihilape out of the way. That means that we can farm down, and now we have the Azu to deal with. This Azu, oh, they try to catch the move, but that gives us extra farm, which basically means we get to this Trailblaze before they get to their move, and now we get to another Trailblaze because they're trying to over farm. Our boosted Trailblaze is going to take this Azu into the low yellow. They go for play rough. I feel like that was an undercharge, but we're not going to allow the farm down. We go for this Rage Fist immediately. Now we boost up, and they're not going to be able to win that end game. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game, being patient and balancing out the team a little bit, as we have a normal type to pair with the Annihilape now. So pretty good core. Okay, Stunfisk here is going to be okay against our Annihilape. Let's see if we decide to go for the bait or super effective move. The Rage Fist is not shielded, so we are going to start investing a shield here. Our opponent is going to decide to just let us win the lead as they have the Corviknight in the back, but before that happens, we get to a boosted Rage Fist. We'll get to another boosted Rage Fist. This basically will get a shield, right? Yeah. So we get the shield, and look at these counters. We basically have taken out 2 Pokemon with the Annihilape. This Corviknight has a ton of energy. We are okay. This is going to be a little bit better for us as the Dugong into the Feraligatr is not that great for our opponent. We call a bait right there, and it ends up being the Icy Wind. So we're going to store all that energy and head into our Ferret. And this Ferret able to tank these moves easily. We get the we get the Trailblaze boost, and let's see what our opponent does right here. Okay, another Icy Wind, we can survive it, and that means that we can get to another Trailblaze here. This will get some decent damage, and our opponent swats right back out into the Corviknight, but we already have a move and we have a shield, so they have no choice but to try to farm us down, and we do not allow that. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the combo. The Feraligatr coming in clutch right there. So check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.